everybody. How are you today? Lovely to have you here, players and viewers. Um, Very exciting evening we're off. Well, we are at an interesting crossroads in the game. Well, not a crossroads, just a rest stop in the campaign. We had a little breather here in Oberman's Mill. Everyone's heading down a winding path down the coast to ultimately get to Hell's Gate Marsh, but there's quite a ways to go and a number of areas to traverse to get there. There was a meeting of a lot of really important new friends of Aveline's that our heroes were invited to. And it ended up being sort of a collection of good works that the parties put together. Um, who showed up first? Alindra and Kianava showed up to the party first. Then Lilith and Rexlin and Rex, and then even Cersei showed up later on than that. And it's just this band of good aligned, very strong, open-minded creatures and people that the parties managed to help in one way or another and bring together under Aveline here, trying to herself create this network of people to kind of watch over the world in this very, very precarious state it's in just 100 years after the Sundering. And they were working on a surprise for the party, and since our heroes were there at dinner, they surprised them with a homestead of their own, built on some of the dense clouds here that you can, dense enough to walk on, up at the peak of the mountain. Cersei carved out a section of cloud and moved it up higher and told the winds to keep it there near Oberman's Mill. Yeah, so they have their own homestead, complete with a teleportation circle within, and we're going to spend a few weeks sort of designing it, players and characters and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to work it all up into some blueprints and everything. But that's where we wrapped last session. At the end of that party, and I guess I'll just ask everyone where you would all like to stay tonight. You've got options. You've got your, well, it isn't really furnished yet. Lightly furnished. There's probably some bedding here. You could sleep in your new home, or you could go back to the home that Feora has set aside through her work. Or of course, Aveline's always has a room open for you. Would you like to sleep tonight? Or any preference, I'll ask.
Do we want to just go ahead and sleep here? We could always, I mean, since we don't really have rooms, we can always just pile pillows in the main room.
Oh, sleepover. Yeah. I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to go talk to some people and say that I'm moving out.
You think that's gonna go okay?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Dia will probably agree. She'll probably, I've already gathered a pillow and just, be fluffing one. Well, I believe the pillows would best be placed here. She's gonna hit Ladrin with one in the face, start a pillow fight. And as the party breaks down, there'll just be some fun as the evening kind of carries on. Feels like something Dia might surprise everyone.
Tuna like rides through the living room on the girls, just like smacking people.
That's awesome. A lot of
Ladrin's on her
drifting.
broom now
Oh.
to give her advantage.
Feora's like hiding in a corner somewhere.
Under a
Or
pile of
sneak
furs.
attacking
created
us.
a fort, and she's like jumping up and like tossing them at the smaller ones.
Like little throwing stars.
Yeah.
The doorway.
It's amazing.
Yes. And it's a night for celebration. You get to dance and drink and everything with these figures, but there's a sense of accomplishment, I imagine, that falls over the space after everyone leaves and you're here. Where you all were a year and a half ago is very different than this moment. And it's been driven by your choices and your actions and your sacrifices. And you can really start to feel that sense of accomplishment and putting forth something good for the world. And you get to share it with your friends and your loved ones and stuff. Yeah, it's nice. I think at one point everyone settles down and pillows get together. I'll give a moment to role play, like as lights are out, and it's a starry sky out of the windows, whichever way you look, because you're up in the way up in the sky. But as everyone starts to quiet and settle for bed, trying to fall asleep and thinking, I'll give a moment in case anyone has anything they want to role play.
After sitting in the silence for a bit, Faora would break it. Is everyone still awake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't give all the details, but in the spirit of not keeping secrets, someone at the party gave me an insurance policy of sorts. I can't share who, and I can't share the specifics of it. But she'll sit up and she'll take out a small golden crystal that's kind of glowing in the dark. If a battle ever goes south and I die, take this crystal and put it over my mouth. Don't shove it into my mouth. Just rest it. And then get far away back, like 60 feet away.
Why do we need to back up 60 feet?
It's a rather explosive insurance policy.
Is it one that you wanted?
I really don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm not against it, but it's a lot.
And Tuna will kind of sit up and just look at Feora and say, well, if you change your mind, You're allowed to. Fuck whatever they say. We'll do whatever you want us to do.
We have so many diamonds. Like, so many. Like, I'm not gonna let you die.
No.
I think it'll be okay. Be like this at least means that I can come back and make a difference.
I mean, you are kind of making a difference, though. Already. Say.
Well, like I said, it's an insurance policy. You know I like my backup plans.
Yep. Go make some tea. I'm making some tea. You don't want tea?
Yeah, tea sounds nice.
Okay.
As long as it's like it's sleepy time.
Oh, sleepy time tea?
Yes.
Done.
For sure.
Done. Do you want extra sleepy or normal? Okay, so like whiskey in yours to knock you out. It's a hot toddy. Oh wait, no, I renamed that.
Hot Gregory.
No,
Hot Gregory, yes.
We named it something.
That was definitely the
did.
first one.
We named it
Gross.
something. You named it something, but we also named it something else.
Gross. Nasty. I will find it. Just a second.
Whenever Ladrin gets back from making tea, though, Tuna's like asleep, like drooling on the girls, using them as a pillow. Like already just passed out.
Well, she'll still put the cup beside Tuna. And then hopefully, since she only needs like 4 hours to fully sleep, that Ladrin will wake up enough, like wake up ahead of time and warm up.
Yeah. You can certainly wake up her. I'm so sorry. Okay. You're looking to wake up after your 4 hours. And are you waking anyone else up, or you just letting everybody rest and start their day? And
I'll probably. Well, about what time is it?
it's probably like 1:30 when you went to bed, so it'll be 5:30 if you're getting up around then, maybe 6 if you made tea.
Perfect. I found it. It's Sunset Mead. That's what I named it.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's
I knew I
awesome.
had something else. Ladrin will. She'll warm up the tea again, and then we have the magic rug, right?
Yeah, there's a number of rugs. I don't know that you've guessed which one it is yet.
Oh, so well, I don't want it. Never mind. I was gonna bounce to go to.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have told you. Yeah, go for it. You gotta get down from here. Yeah, so they would have told you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have a broom. I just want to make sure they
All
have
right.
like means to get out too. So Ladrin will just write a quick note, basically BRB, and she'll get on her broom and head to the Zenith Institute.
Oh, okay. You coordinate with them. They I mean, are disheartened that you're moving out, but you've been gone, you've been traveling. It's been a year and a half. They're accustomed to it a fair bit, and they ask you to stop in anytime you want any further research performed. So, but you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone else wakes up probably around the time you get back. For a beautiful day. The sun is certainly bright up here. Curtains are all open, and so the light pours into the house. The dust particles floating by in the beams of light, and so you all wake up. Probably to the sound of Ladrin entering the house.
Oh, good morning. Ooh, and I grab the tea and just start sipping.
If I need to warm it back up.
No, it's perfect. It's wonderful.
Cool.
Go somewhere?
Yes, I decided to stop in, and she would have gathered her whatever she had left in her room, because I know it's not much, but whatever is left over, she would have packed it with her.
Oh.
Yeah, I moved out of where I've been living the past 5-6 years. So
Oh.
I just wanted to get it out of the way.
How do you feel?
Kind of relieved. Like, that's all I've been doing is just getting poked and prodded, and just nothing coming of it, really, which isn't their fault. It's not nobody's fault. It's just, it is what it is. So it's a nice, maybe a reprieve. Yeah. But they said I can stop back in any other time and get poked and prodded some more, which is probably going to happen later. Yeah. I have a giant castle now. I've never been in a giant castle like this before. Like, well, that we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't think, yeah. Yeah, this is the first time I've technically owned a house. This is weird. I've just, I don't know, had roommates or lived with in the temples or the temple housing. This is really weird. Do we have to like pay taxes on this or anything? Are there taxes on clouds? I don't know how any of this works.
I don't want it if
Take
that's
care of it. You wouldn't gift us taxes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Here's a house. Now pay me back taxes.
Now pay some taxes. Tuna
In the world.
doesn't really know what taxes are. They just know that that's a thing that exists.
That's awesome.
So
I've never paid
Alleged.
taxes.
never paid taxes.
No.
Druid. I lived in the
Tax
forest and then I
evasion.
wound up at a research institute. So like,
Temples are tax exempt. I don't really.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
We've gotten off
beautiful.
track.
That's amazing. Yeah. All right. Well, you wrap up, the morning. Is there anything anyone wants to do in Oberman's? Or are you looking to head out? Continue your journey?
Probably need to stop by on the way out and just let my landlord know that I'm also moving out. I need to get all my things as well. It's just a murder board mostly, but
A what?
a murder board. It's like
Oh,
with all the red string and the pictures and
that's not what I heard, but okay.
yeah,
Motorboard.
murder board.
That's what I heard.
I'm bad at accents. It's a murder board. It's fine.
A murder board. Even better.
Fine.
Beautiful. Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
can go grab it.
All right.
Yes.
I'm flipping through trying to find the landlord's name.
Oh gosh, what was her name? Yeah.
It's
You find a landlord, and
okay.
you're able to
Oh, Satrina Grimwing.
yes, that's right. That's right. Beautiful.
Yep, she's an owlin.
Ah, that's
Aw.
yeah, tips her head, and in her very she's sweet but very pragmatic, and is very quick to the point, and thank you very much, but does have a fondness for the times that you've been here back and forth. Yeah, and wishes you the best on your journey, wherever it may bring you. And yeah, you've cleared out your murder board and everything else. I love that. I forgot about that.
Yep.
And yeah, everyone has their stuff. Probably a stop. I imagine you probably stop with Aveline and just say we're off. We're headed down there. And she'll wish you the best as well. When you get ready to depart the city. Jesus, awesome. Yes, okay.
But we have talked to our like architects.
Yeah, for
or
sure.
whatever.
So by the time you come back, it should be all set, and that really just means like take all the time you want and need as players to develop it. And even if you finish it and later you're like, oh, what about this? We can tack some stuff on. So I want it to really fit just what you want. Yeah. Yeah, and then you kind of turn back towards the city as you're exiting the really the heavy duty tall walls that wrap the entirety of Urban's Mill. See some cybirds flying, keeping a careful eye. Sadrine is behind those. And yeah, you kind of bid farewell to this city, the city where you all came together, the city where you've come to know as sort of a second home, now maybe a proper home. Flying up above, you can see, is that our cloud? Is that it? There's stuff to tell from down here. And of course, saying goodbye to comfortable sleep, if you prefer, floofy beds and such. As you know what you're getting yourselves into in the next leg of the journey. It's about 1 month to travel from here down to 1 month will get you to Crystal Brook, in case you're all looking for a pit stop. There's some shopping to be had there if you want. Any exploration you want to do is Mirror Lake there, and all that. But for now, I'll get you started on this first week. I'll just do a check-in like once a week, because it's just 4 check-ins. So let me know if anyone has any roleplay they want to do over the first week of travel. Otherwise, I'll just, about 7 days in, I'll have us do like a nightly watch. Yeah.
During the day for the travel, Vera would be writing on Scully and would be reading out of her tomb, like, the entire way.
Oh, interesting. Very, very good. Okay. You all do see Vera engrossed in whatever she's reading from her tome, and you know that tome of endless depths, I think it is, can carry pretty much anything that's been copied into it. at the end of the first week, you all settle in, set up camp off the side of the street. A nice starry night. Weather's clear. Weather is warm because we're in spring. And yeah, I'll give you all a moment in case there's anything you want to do. As you kind of all eaten and you're in the eating, scraping the last bit of food out of your bowls before it's time to pack up. You know, that's that campfire moment in case anybody has anything. Guess I'll switch. Nope, nothing tonight. Okay. All right then. So we carry on. I will probably just never remember the order, but I feel like it's Ladrin, Feora, Tuna. Okay, nice. Yay! All right. Ladrin, go ahead and make a perception check as everyone else tucks into bed for the night, and you are on watch.
Where is it at? Is this at advantage with the werewolf thingy with the hearing and the smelling? Or is it just the seeing?
I think that, take a look at those.
That first,
Is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, that's just
I didn't
the
read that
other
first
forms.
part. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
no problem.
Don't listen to me.
No worries.
I really don't listen to me because I got a nat 1 because I fucked up. So that's a 9. Something's on my mind, obviously.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, you know what? She's going to open up the scroll that was left for her when they left Moonfell. And she is now daydreaming instead of watching like she should. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right. Yeah, so yeah, you definitely find yourself drifting into daydream. And the first week of travel, you know, it's hard. You get that rest right after having a rest, and then you got to stand up and get back to walking. It's when it really aches. But you get through your shift. Nothing seems to approach. I'll let you go ahead and wake Feora up.
She'll take her broom and go into Feora's tent. And with the so not the bristly side, but the pole side, she'll just gently go poke her on the side. Good morning.
Why?
I don't know. It felt natural. I'm going to bed.
All right. Good night.
Grumble. You get up and you hop out, but you're awake. You know, to your credit. And you go ahead and make your check. Go ahead and make a perception check if you're around.
11.
Oh, that sounds familiar. So yeah, you keep a careful eye out, and also don't spot anything. Things seem to be leaving you alone tonight, thankfully. As your shift wraps up, I'll pass it over. I'll let you wake up too.
She'll like poke her head in, and then use prestidigitation to make like an alarm sound. Go off.
I sit up and I'm like slapping next to my bedroll, like trying to hit the snooze button that doesn't exist. And then I go, "That's not funny. That's really not funny. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, I appreciate it." So yeah, I will take my watch. Can I get the girls to help me out on mine?
Absolutely.
Cool,
Nice.
because I want to kind of slack off a little bit and
Nice.
read the Lupine Pandect.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't taken the time to learn about it, so I feel
Oh.
like Tuna needs to learn what I know.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
So.
Do you want so you can either roll an advantage, or if you want to like really just devote your time to the reading, then you can just have the girls do a perception check.
I'll
Totally
just
for
have,
flavor. So,
I'll just have the girls do the perception check.
perfect, perfect.
I feel like that's a bad idea, but I don't care.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and have them do perception. You kind of, nestle in against a tree trunk or whatever's comfy and crack open that book and start reading.
I don't know the girls. Are you rolling for the girls, or am I
I'm so
rolling
sorry.
for the girls?
That's a really good point. I don't think you have proper stats for that.
I do not.
What did I do? Shame on me. I don't think I have my dice yet.
Let's just say that they get a plus 13 modifier because
Yeah.
3 heads.
Of course.
Okay, well, I'll use C. Got the crystal dice, everybody, so those count too.
20 dice.
Yeah.
We're twinsies.
Yeah, nice. It's extra exciting. Okay, all right. Let's have the girls check here. Ooh, they're so sharp, I forget until I use them. All right, well, they rolled an 18, so I would actually look to get about 18 plus whatever they have, which is positive. Yeah, the girls are having a field day chasing little critters around and stuff like that, but effectively keeping it safe. Just in their own perception check and patrol, they're kind of keeping the whole area safe and sound.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to read, a good chunk through the book. At least you probably get at least through, the preliminary warnings of like, hey, here's what you can expect as dangers, and probably starting to get into the exciting stuff like here's what you can expect as boons. Yeah, before shift ends and morning comes around, and you all carry on your way the next day. And Pan, it's my dice. It's got my brain like, what on earth would you have done with them, Dan? Anyway, let's take a moment though and roll the DM inspo.
Yeah.
Also, Lily and Serena, who might possibly anyway be joining us a little bit later tonight, will have birthday inspiration. So do that. But anyway, that's on top of whatever we get with this. So go ahead and roll your d20s. Asha, what did you get?
18.
Okay. 19. And Carly?
16.
16. Okay. And Lil?
8.
8. Okay. Carly, I rolled a 16 as well. So
Oh,
on the
beautiful.
money.
Wow.
I was like, it's gonna be a 17 somehow.
Right, yeah. Alright, looks like Serena won't be able to make it tonight. Boop. Okay. Alright, so Carly, you have that for tonight. That's exciting. And we will carry on our journey down the coast here. Let me see. So let's cover another week, and then I'll just kind of zip through perceptions little fast. We've got just a few more to get to Crystalbrook. Over the next week, what's the general idea of what everyone's doing over the next week of travel and then different nights?
I would keep reading the book and be sharing everything that I learn with everyone. Especially the part about the hunters and the eclipses and moon phases and basically anything that's going to put the group in danger is getting extra emphasis.
Nice. Nice. Okay, good, good. You'll probably over the next week be able to read and even partially reread, some of the book to really get get it all logged away. Ladrin, anything for you? What's Ladrin's vibe over this week?
She probably also needs to read. Like, probably would have not even thought about it until Tuna said something. And then it's like, oh yeah, shit. You can also read and
Nice.
absorb all the info.
Okay. And Feora?
She's being relatively quiet during the travel. Quiet and pensive. And if ever being talked to, would probably need it would probably take a couple of tries to get her attention.
Okay. Week goes by and you all sort of experience that among yourselves as you carry on. Setting up at the end of the week for careful watch. I'll give another moment just in case as you all set up camp. Campfire roaring, tasty food. Dia's out there helping prepare. Legion's caught some game, and you have a nice filling meal, and you sort of are at the bottom of the bowls and the end of the drink before cleanup time. If anyone has any campfire time they want to use.
Ladrin will make a sunset mead, but with some rosemary in it or something, like just adding a random herb in there. And then bring it over to Feora and kind of sit down before she hands it over. And just says that I've known you for, gosh, how long now? It's been a while. If you need to discuss, I can make more tea. I also have more whiskey. I'm really great at playing this Phoenix chess game. You need to hit something, I'm here. I'm around.
So, be holding the tea in both hands and looking down, and almost whisper, I feel like I've made a mistake.
With the crystal thing.
With the wolf.
Oh.
I saw it. I went to the clearing. And I was getting it removed. They were so scared. When I walked into that clearing, I expected a fight. After hearing about yours and Tuna's, I thought I was going to have to go in and it was going it was going to be angry, and all I felt was this loneliness. And even though I was about to get rid of it, they were comforting me. And all I can feel is like I've cut off a piece of myself.
I'm sorry, I had no idea.
I wasn't prepared to feel like this. I wasn't even sure if I had the curse. And then to realize I did, and it wasn't just some angry beast, but a creature that was somehow different than me. And I want it back, and that makes me scared.
You do want it back.
I do, but it's such... It's a decision that I'm making off of feeling. And for so many years, I've denied myself that. If I do this, there's consequences to that, not just to me, but to us as a group. I was reading the Pandect too, and I mean, if you just think about it, it's 4 days in each month. That would leave 3 of us in compromised situations. And it would fall on Dia's shoulders naturally to protect us.
But you also have a right to be selfish with your feelings too. Like, I get it. With the aspect of them, it would be Dia by herself. But if you feel like really strongly about this,
I didn't expect to. I was just so scared of hurting you guys. I've done it so many times before. The skeleton, the Wilmark for...
yeah.
Ladron, they were so scared. I held them in my arms as I willingly ripped them apart from me. And I can't stand to think of them out there, but disconnected.
So I'm going to say something, and it's going to be probably insensitive, but I feel like we know each other well enough that we can be okay with insensitive comments. Do you want me to bite you and reconnect? Because I will, if you want me to. Because you deserve to be happy. And I've known loss, really, really great loss. And I feel like we shouldn't, if we can help to not feel that way, especially if it feels like half of your soul was torn apart from you, separated from you. You deserve to get it back. I would get it back.
We just need to know that it's okay with everyone.
Yeah, it's probably wise.
I mean, this is all done at the campsite, so assuming that Tuna didn't leave.
Tuna is seeing that this is a private conversation, and Tuna and Dia are like playing patty cake over in the corner. Like, Tuna's like kind of, no pun intended, tuned it out. So
You've been tuned out.
I've been tuned it out.
I love that. Put it on a t-shirt.
I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but it's your choice. We're never going to get upset or anything like that at you for doing what you want to do. At least, not to speak for everyone, but I won't.
That kind of radical acceptance is exactly why we're friends.
Look, I get it. Sometimes you gotta kill a guy. You know?
Yeah, I've been wondering about that with my outburst last week about wanting to poison somebody. But this isn't about me right now, so.
Sometimes it be like that.
Then, Ladrin, yes, I do want you to bite me.
Okay.
No.
Sorry. God. God. Yes. How'd you never ask?
It's been 3 years. Not that I'm counting.
But yes, I will. When you're ready, or when my wolfie comes out, I'll be gentle.
Did you want like my neck or like my arm?
What do you want? Dude, I mean, I think I got bit on the thigh. I think that's what I read.
Can I insight
wanna
check
bite me
this
on my neck.
conversation?
100%. So low DC.
Like, that's not even a bit. Like, I genuinely want to insight check this.
Please, go for it.
That's a 24.
Oh.
What is going on right now?
Answer up. Yeah.
Vibe check. Come on.
I don't know, should I bite you on the inside of your thigh? No, you're just a crazy. What's going on, Ladrin?
Falling.
I love
Totally. Yeah, Ladrin got bit on the thigh.
it.
It's all I wrote down. So
Nice.
mine was a little.
What's the vibe, Ladrin? What's the vibe against that 24? You gotta.
Got an insight 24 insight check. What's going on?
Is this a platonic bite?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
That's amazing.
You can't say
there
after
is-
3
there
years
is-
of drinking, there's never been sexually charged moments.
Yeah. Facts.
Tuna's
to
just
say,
watching. Oh, sorry. go ahead.
Confused.
Okay,
Confused
Tuna's just
feelings
watching
now.
this conversation, just sipping their drink.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Carry on, carry on.
No, it was just that you may bite me. I'm like, oh.
Nice.
Anyways.
Well, let's check the calendar, I guess. See where we're at here. This will be 2 weeks out of Overman. There's so many windows. No. Alright. I don't want to do that because I can't. Oh my gosh, it's such a pain in the ass. I'm so sorry. Let me see if it'll let me use it quickly. I don't have the license for the phone Acrobat. It's like, you don't have this, but I don't have the free one installed.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. Alright, so the date, I'm so sorry, when you left was, let's see, that's the 21st, that was a part of 22nd. You left. Second, so 1 week. Oh, so this will have to be during that second week because halfway through is the first moon. So let's say this is a Friday. This is June 2nd, and tomorrow will be the first full moon. That we've got some time to plan if you want.
So,
Adrian would just bite me already.
I mean, oh dear Lord. Ah!
Ladrin, can you control yours yet?
Dan?
So-
was the Tempest, right? The forest spirit wolf
Tempest, yep.
coming in. Yeah.
Let's see. You had a dream where you were in your wolf form and looking at reflection, and you saw them. But that I think ended right there.
Okay, so I haven't fully controlled. Because I wasn't for sure.
I'll say that go ahead if you all three of you want to make just like a perception check. We'll see if you get anyone's caught on this vibe yet or not. Ladrin, what'd you get?
23.
Oh, okay. Tuna?
18.
Nice. And Feora?
9.
Nice. Nice. I mean, that's enough. 8's the DC because it's you've had a lot of time. You probably would have picked up a little bit that your wolves almost seem to. I'm so sorry. I sent a super quick message. That your wolves are almost like a reflection of yourselves in their initial behavior and their behavior over time. Tuna, you're willing to fight for what you believe in, and your wolf so Lupine Pandex shares that at first these wolves are just wild, primal. That's just how they come out of the gate. But their temperament is a reflection. It is you, sort of a metaphysical you. And so yours, Atuna, you've had the experiences you would have kind of perceived over time that, you know, they were very much, this is, I'm primal, this is what I need to do. And you were like, okay, but how about not my friends and I have people I care about? And it was just sort of a clash. But much like you, when the moment to, when, you know, when push comes to shove, you're willing to listen, you're willing to communicate and figure things out. And so yours has. Now, while it worked really well the, you know, past couple of times, the Pandex shows that like that kind of ebbs and flows takes a fair bit of time over a long time to totally get like master this. And Ladrin, yours, like, Ladrin, you don't have a lot of restraint, you know, in fairness to Ladrin, right? And yours
Yep.
was just like came out of the gate like swinging, you know, and that's also sort of a reflection, kind of, you know, with time, think like, okay, I can kind of see the differences, and it probably would have clicked after hearing Feora's. Feora's was extra sad because it was just for a moment. It was sort of a circumstance where they were getting removed, but definitely more of a less like I'm coming out swinging, and more of a collected, you know, sort of personality. But again, it was sort of a brutal moment of them wanting Feora to know it was okay, and just in their final moments have someone know that they existed, you know, where they were right away. Yeah. So you have a very strong notion, Legion, that your wolf is not at all under control whatsoever. Just from that last experience and how new it is. Versus Tuna, you know, you made a deal and that worked out okay. They honored it because you honored it, you know, again, that reflection. And then after that, you know, that was like, no, this is my pack, and sort of understood in the moment. Will it continue that way? You know, you'll have to see, but you probably have in that position with yours a little better, a little more communication.
So, what happens when you bite Feora?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you can't stop and I can't stop you, and Feora and Dia are against two wolves? I'm not saying this is a good or a bad idea. I'm simply considering our options here and considering outcomes. I'm not trying to stop this from happening. I want to be clear. Whatever you two have going on, I'm all for it. Go ahead, do your thing. However, I'd rather we didn't murder our friends on accident.
Well, yes.
Or purpose. I'd rather we didn't do it on purpose either, but I'd really rather we didn't do it on accident, because we can control the on purpose thing. You know what? I'm just gonna go.
You know, I will add that in the Lupine Pandec, you have read a little bit on like Wolfsbane, the other one there. Not the Mountain Ash, but there was something else along with that.
Moonstone?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the Moonstone. Yeah, the light. Yeah, there are some things that help drain, restrain, or otherwise kind of sap that energy from like when in wolf form. It can kind of affect you in your normal form too. but more so wolf or hybrid form. That might be a measure. You'd have to kind of suffer through it a bit because it makes you feel really sick or, things like that. But if you're worried about shifting and being under control versus like having to lock yourself up, there's even like you can twine the wolfsbane into like strands that make like a rope where that you can bind up in and stuff, and it makes wolf forms really sick. So it does kind of put you out of commission. But if you just to have more options in your consideration and planning.
Mhm.
That's all.
But again, we can just go ahead. I just simply wanted to point this out, just in case this is an issue we need to address. Because although my wolf and I were friends last time I transformed, I don't know if it's going to be a thing again. It might end poorly for everyone involved.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, I guess we could stop at Crystal Brook and prepare better for this so we don't all end up dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get some moonstone. We can get some other things if we need them.
Protection. That's very important.
Again, I think I should just leave at this point because everything I say just makes things worse.
Nice.
Whoa.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Oh, awesome.
Hey.
See, you head
Yeah.
off. Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like no bite tonight. Well, no werewolf bite tonight, but instead planning for to wait till Crystal Brook. So I'll transition us back to I wouldn't have us do watch. I think that was everything that everyone wanted to do on this trip. So I'll let me know if y'all have anything else you want to do tonight. Any further discussion in that? Pause here to see. No. And is there anything any of you want to do between now and Crystal Brook? That's 3.5 technically.
So we're transforming tomorrow night, technically, correct?
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to jump back to that and see.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have 4 nights.
Other than that, no, I'm good.
Nice.
Is good.
Okay.
I would be like working with the girls a little bit, like trying to
Oh.
kind of ride them, but not, trying to learn how to ride a Cerberus.
They're getting just big enough now where you're starting to find that comfortable spot where you can hang on. You grip the hair right at the nape there, it just doesn't bother them, and you're just, nice. Okay, otherwise, get to sleep tonight, journey tomorrow. What do you want to do this following evening? As it's the first of 4.
Ladron, should we go together or split up? What do you think is best?
Together.
Together. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just go into the forest a bit? Get away from the camp?
Yes, I could put some like spike growth like around us if need be to try to like keep us contained if we need be. I'm really nervous now.
It's all right. It's fine.
But yeah.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if I have anything that I've packed today. I mean, I could do a magic circle around the camp. Hmm. Hold on. What is magic circle? Celestials. Okay, no, that's celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Never mind. I was thinking I could do that for us, but I cannot. Yeah, I think if we just go far enough out, we'll be fine.
Okay.
So you have dinner. Figure, are you just gonna like as they head off? Do you have anything you want to say to or with them before they head off into the woods?
They're going together, right? Don't name each other.
Try our best. And I will leave Poppy with the group,
Okay.
with Theor India. I'll
Well,
probably still have all
also-
my other stuff on now that I've
Yeah.
learned that it kind of goes with me. I'll leave like my armor and stuff, but
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, Poppy's a little sad about it and a little argumentative in a spoiled way. Not spoiled, but in a way where maybe you haven't seen her yet. Just like, "But I really wish to be with you." You know, just really doesn't want to leave your side, but she gets it after a little while.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
explain like, no, you've got to protect them. You can better protect them if you're with them. So
You be safe.
try my best.
So the two of you head out into the woods. About how far would you like to go? Like half a mile, mile?
Half a mile, you
Mhm.
think?
Yeah, probably half
Not
a
too
mile.
far, but
No, but far enough.
yeah.
So, Ladrum would have also, I don't know how this would work mechanically, but for flavor, she would have summoned Gregory and had him stay behind with the group, but like inching a little bit closer to Eora.
Okay, nice, nice. Yep, set Gregory down there. Little flaming gargoyle. Carefully keeping an eye out on this. All right, the two of you head out into the woods. So, um, you're able to do your trance, everything. Dee is able to get rest. Um, and Tuna, Adrian, as full moon really starts to come overhead, maybe 10:30. You can already feel that pull to like rip out of your skin. It's like an itch, and transform. So may I have each of you do a wisdom saving throw, please? And Ladrin, your first one for this night is going to be a disadvantage.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I rolled so well. Oh, it's fine. They were both good. Thank
All
God.
right, what'd you get, Ladrin?
24.
Beautiful. Okay. And Tuna?
23.
Nice. Okay. Night one. A clear success. For you, Tuna, you kind of, there's almost an acknowledgement of it's more a conversation where you're like, I really don't want this to happen yet tonight. Too many unknowns. And you kind of almost sense an acknowledgement with that, high roll. Ladrin, yours is a battle that you earn, you push back with everything you've got. You're sweating, you're like clammy in a cold sweat, and you manage to push that down again with that really high roll for the first night. I guess I'll just zip us to the second. I'll just go through the nights. Let me know if you want to change anything, any of the nights. We'll say second night, same situation. You're further along. You find yourselves back out. Are you, Ladrin, were you doing something around you, did you say? Like the thickets? Or you don't want to do that? Let me know either way.
Well, I was looking at it. I don't. Well, the 20-foot radius. Yeah, she probably would cast a spike growth and then have if Tuna was willing, like have both of us like on the other side of that. So if we did try to head towards camp, we would get injured first.
Is that just a straight line between you and the camp, or is it like around you in a circle? Where you?
It's 20-foot radius.
Mhm.
Range is, oh, that's 150. So yeah, so I guess it's like in a big,
Yeah, I think it's the whole thing. So, I mean, we'll
yeah,
say you can break some of them and find a place to set if that's what you're looking to do. You
or
know,
just on the like the back end of it. So like if I had it like set closer to camp and we were on the other side
you'd
of
have to run around it.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you're not within it. You're just on the other side, and you just have to go around a little bit, a little like 20-foot detour.
Yes.
All right. So I just that's just me checking to like make sure I've got the visual in case anything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead and roll those wisdom saving throws. You could just do both of you can do straight rolls. Tuna, what did you get?
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Oh, okay, go for it. Yep, that's what are we? Yeah, D8, I think, right now.
Yeah, that's an 18.
Okay, nice. Another success. Ladrin?
Dirty 20.
Oh, beautiful. It's another success. You feel like this one was close. You feel each night this beast within is raging against the cage that is you. And each night it doesn't get to come out, it gets a little more force, so it's a little harder for you to manage it currently.
Yeah.
I should add, because you were reading the Lupine Panda, now I don't have it in there. I'll add these things as I either remember or come up with stuff. Uh, Communication with your inner beast plays a very important role in sorting these out. Um, when you went Ladrin and had your first meeting with the beast, there wasn't really any attempt either in either direction, of course, for communication, and so it went right into that contest. Whereas Tuna, you've had a little more time, like pausing, talking things out, even if it doesn't come to an end in that meeting. The more you talk, the book says, the more you can draw closer. Maybe I do have that in there. The closer, the more it binds you, and the closer to the more understanding you can have of one another. For what that's worth, you both would have read that. But tonight, success for both of you again. Excellent. Okay, third night. Go ahead and do your saves, wisdom saves, if you would. That's another straight roll for you tonight, Ladrin. Ladrin, what'd you get?
27.
Okay, okay. You feel pretty confident in your success this time. Doesn't feel that close because 27 is really high. You do feel like it got even higher than last time, like the challenge that you had to beat. But again, you get sick to your stomach at one point. You've got like cramps and your head is pounding, and it's just like, but you fought it off, and it's quite an accomplishment. What'd you get today?
21.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, beautiful. You don't feel quite as much resistance. You feel there's an eagerness to come out, and each night that grows. But based on the last time, you had an encounter with the beast within, it was a reset kind of low, so it's got a ways to go to get dangerously high. Last night, bring it around to night 4 of the full moon. Ladrin and Tuna, go ahead and make your final wisdom saving throws.
Just make me so.
I should have saved that inspiration.
Oh no.
I mean, it just waited to the last second to just go.
Yep, same.
Tuna, what'd you get?
10.
I'm gonna put a pin in that. Okay.
Yep.
Ladrin, what'd you get?
15.
Hmm. Okay.
So Feyora, you wanted to get bitten, right?
Nice. Oh, the moon is high above. It's just about midnight, and the urge is the strongest. And Tuna, you feel you've just been weathered down each night, and you feel that tonight the beast within, it's just so hard to hang on to that boundary, not let it get past the point of losing control. And while you're thinking about how difficult it is, it just slips past that point. And I'm going to jump back to that in a second. Um, Ladrin, this is a very, like, you've been holding and fighting with everything you have. Like at 27 last round, was intense. I mean, you had that 22 nights ago. That was pretty close, and it's gotten even more difficult
God.
since then. So it is a very forceful transition as you start to lose control. You're still trying to hang on as you watch the fur, your skin split and fur start sticking out. Wet, mucky fur from the goodies inside. And then you're still trying to force it back, like you can somehow do that. And the other arm splits and parts start to slough off, and you're like, no, and you're yelling, no! And it turns into this long howl that can be heard back at camp. Oh. For Tuna, so this is, I'm going to consider how the time is going to go on this while this happens, because it's around about the same time. But Tuna, you go into, while the save has been failed, you do go into that mental space within Forest. You find yourself running down the trail that leads through the woods, and next to you is the wolf also running. Little further ahead, just going a little bit faster than you. You're trying to keep up, and it's going a little bit faster. But there's a moment here to chat and talk, if you want it, as you're running.
So you're gonna try to kill my friends tonight, or are we cool right now?
Let's see. I'm kind of panting. Your pack.
My pack, yes.
No. I wish to hunt, but not. No. I feel more in control to leap over some roots. Yes. Sometimes it gets more difficult. Before I felt too primal in nature. Right.
All right, then let's hunt.
Yes. And kind of like take off and jump through the blinding light of the next clearing that comes up. And you shift into that werewolf form. And as you come to, in your you actually shift into your hybrid form. It's like two of you, operating together. You're looking over at Ladrin, and her, it's effectively, mechanically, it's her hybrid form, but it looks incredibly woven in nature, barely in that humanoid form. There's like blood and muck from the body that was Ladrin, sort of still sloughing off of it, and there's almost no, like, I don't want to say intellect, but like awareness in its eyes. It just looks like it is ready to hurt, to hunt, to eat. And Ladrin, can you roll a straight D20 and let me know what you get? 1 to 10 is one course of action. 11 to 20 is another.
16.
It glances briefly at you, Tuna, and then begins running around the thorns, sniffing in the air. It turns to the west and then turns back to the south where the camp is.
Okay.
And meanwhile, back at the camp, we were just finished taking a super long piss and is getting ready to go back to bed. And that's where we're taking our bio break. So sorry if it's anybody new. I just like to have a silly transition for bio breaks.
Wow.
Yay, you're welcome.
Amazing.
Go piss, girl.
Get it.
Oh God.
Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. But then we're gonna come back and find out like what Tuna's reaction will be to Ladrin running in this werewolf form back towards their camp. Ladrin, you find yourself with unified mind, just in case you're thinking about it over break. You have that unified mind with your wolf right now, where you can converse within yourself. But it's not necessarily just a sorry, that's for Tuna. Ladrin, you're not even there. You're just like a mindless.
Okay.
And yeah.
I was like, wow,
yeah, my bad.
that's amazing.
Yep. All right, we'll catch you
out,
on
it's
about we'll get you in about 10 minutes, and we'll see where it goes from here. Get you in. Well, I will put us back. We're gonna have to do, if there's battle, we'll have to do a little theater of the mind. So we don't have things set up with the new setup here. But what I'll do is I'll just let's see, Tuna, yours. What color was yours? So the black with was yours white?
Tuna was white.
Mine was black with the blue.
What I'll do is I'll just hold these up and go.
Perfect.
I love that.
I put some battle music in Zoom because we might need it. But Tuna, you get to decide. It's we haven't entered like battle and turns yet, but now that you kind of see where Ladrin's going in hybrid form, what would you like to do in response to that, if any?
I would like to try to cut her off.
Okay.
And just not necessarily like tackle or anything, but just like stand in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And in my little wolf hybrid voice, just say, calm down.
Perfect. I will say, because you have Wild Leap, you use your Wild Leap to leap over the thorns, because you have 30 or 40 feet or something.
45 technically right
now.
now.
Nice.
It's equal to your walking speed.
Right? Boom, you leap over and fly through the air and intercept and kind of tackle and roll with Ladrin. So neither of you are grappled, but you knocked her down, you rolled to bed, and then kind of growled that in your hybrid Ladrin up there.
I mean, am I conscious?
Let's see. That's a good point, because you're not really conscious. You just want to do make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be bargaining internally. Oh, that's
Oh
late,
dear
Ladrin.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 6.
So just to really sell how little control you have, Ladrin, I'm gonna run your werewolf. You are watching as a back seat,
fun.
and your werewolf is effectively, like, for the moment, NPC. Built up to the point where that thing just smashed through your psyche. and is taking them. So, they do not want to do that. So I'll ask you, Tuna, to go ahead and roll, and Ladrin, initiative, please. They want to hunt. They can't even hear anything. All they want to do is hunt. They've been trying to get out for 4 nights. Last time they got out, they got shut down real quick. They haven't had any communication. They've had nothing. And it's time to hunt. So, Ladrin, what'd you get for initiative?
22.
Tuna?
16.
Hey. Ladrin's response is to stand up. Let's say you both sort of stand up, because I don't want you to be in a compromised prone position for flavor. So you're both standing up. Ladrin attacks. Let's see, you're level 8, so he does her bite. Gosh, I'm gonna pull up your stats here real quick. Actually, let's keep it real, because you're a backseat, Ladrin. I'll be like, this is what you do, and then I'll let you do the rolls. And that way you can really feel like you don't have control, but you're responsible. Which is sort of the situation. Okay, so go ahead and you'll do an attack roll. And that's going to be just a straightforward attack roll using either your strength or dex and your proficiency modifier. So roll d20 and add, what are you all at right now? Look your sheet here. D20 plus 3, and then you'll add another 3. So D20 plus 6. You rolled 8?
16.
Okay. All right. Does that hit Tuna? And now, mind you
technically, my AC is 15.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, that's
okay.
right.
Right.
What's
so
my AC now?
Because that's without my armor, shield, and all of that. Just.
Yep. Okay. So, Ladrin, please roll 1d8 plus 3.
But I do have resistance, I believe. Yes, from non-magical weapons.
Your bites
that aren't silvered.
Okay, you're considered magical claws and bites, but you too, damn. For what is worth,
Okay.
1d8 plus 3.
8.
Okay, so 8 points of piercing damage. Please make 1 claw attack, which is again d20 plus 6, Ladrin.
$18.
Hits.
Okay, please roll a d10 plus 3. 1d10 plus 3.
11.
You're trying to talk sense into your friend. You know that buried under there is Ladrin. I will say, Tuna, you definitely see, like, the eyes are just like this creature. If Ladrin is in there, they're in there just to set that part of this for you. So, okay, but that ends what they can do right now. So that brings us over to Tuna. You've been bitten and slashed, and it hurts, but you do have, you're bulkier and everything. You've got your werewolf in your hybrid form. What would you like to do?
I would like to. Does the dragon chat work?
You can try. It's a free action.
Cool. I would like to dragon chat to Feora and Dia and say, Ladrin's lost control. I'm trying to hold her back. Don't know if it goes through, but I try to do that. And then I would like to attempt to grapple Ladrin.
Excellent. I will say, Feora, you hear that. And Dia will wake up, of course, because all right, go ahead and make, that will be an athletics check for you, Tuna, versus either athletics or acrobatics for you, Ladrin.
was almost a natural one. That was almost so bad.
Can you just choose which one I'm doing since I have no control?
Sure thing. I would say, oh yeah, acrobatics, yeah, for sure, because you're
No,
trying
it should
to.
be athletics. It should be the lower number.
12.
10.
Wait. Oh, you rolled a 10. Oh no.
Oh, okay. So the two of you are in this clearing in the woods. I mean, in between like dense trees in the woods. You're dancing around, slashing and biting, avoiding narrowly the thatch work that Ladrin had set up. And after Ladrin, you go in and do these attacks. Tuna, you go in for a dive, and you're pushing with your shoulder into her stomach, pushing her back step by step by step, trying to tackle. Ladrin's just like banging on your back before stepping to the side and pushing you down, and you kind of tumble and get yourself back up, but did not grapple happen. Back to you, Ladrin. You're going to, you're probably 10 feet back, so you use part of your wild leap there to leap over at Tuna, and going for that bite. So go ahead and roll d20 plus 6.
Stop
the natural
that.
20.
Stop it.
For a 26.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll 2d8.
This rolls for when I'm actually
plus 3.
like hitting something that's in control. What?
Of course, right? 2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3, 16.
Okay, that wild leap. Tuna goes up to block, and you just break down their arm out of the way and bite right into that side of the neck there, that meaty right. And then I'll just of course ask you each to pull off the HP as it goes, because I won't do it. Actually, I guess it never does it automatically, does it? I'm thinking of Fantasy Ground. Sorry. Go ahead and make your law attack, Ladrin. D20 plus 6.
Roll bad. There you go.
Nice.
Doesn't hit.
Excellent. Okay, Feora, can you make an initiative roll, just so I know where you'll be when you reach?
26.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Jesus. Amazing.
It's play fighting nice. All right, so you are pretty far out, but Dia and Feora are on their way. I imagine. Are you heading out there to Feora? What's your plan after hearing Tuna in the dragon speak?
Well,
Dragon
I think
cast.
first
Mhm.
he would ask over the dragon chat. Do you need help? What's the plan?
You can respond.
I don't know.
Okay,
She's
but I can
really
help.
strong. Yeah.
One time I'm strong.
I imagine I would have seen the direction that they were walking in, so
You probably would have coordinated, a bit too. Yeah. All right, so Dia is going to join you, Feora. Are you just you don't really have any option, I think, except to dash, right? To run. You'll get there a little faster because you can dash as a bonus action too. You start heading out. Okay, so Tuna, you tried to grapple. They broke your block, got that bite in, and then you managed to duck out of the way of the claw attack. What would you like to do? It's back to your turn.
At this point, I'm just gonna also multi-attack, just trying to weaken Ladrin.
Okay.
So that is... Sorry, I have lots of docs up. Okay. That is D20, so I just use my dex attack,
Dex
I guess.
or strength, whichever is higher.
Okay. Dex. So I'm just gonna
And your
use my
proficiency.
melee attack one.
Nice. Nice.
It's called Schmack still. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
That is a D8 for the
Mhm.
bite and then a D10 for the claw. Sorry, I'm still
Yes.
memorizing what
That's
all of this
okay.
is.
Same.
Plus strength or
So-
dex, whichever is higher.
Yeah. The bite is a 10,
Okay.
10 damage.
Nice.
And then I will attack with the claw for a 22.
Yep. Get
And that is a D10,
Mhm.
and that is 11 damage.
perfect.
Nice.
Look at me
Legion.
doing math.
Awesome. Yay. So, Ladrin, again, you're in the back seat. You've been kind of tearing into your friend Tuna. You feel a quick sear of pain as the the teeth sink in, the claws rip across the skin. But it's immediately diminished by like this primal rage that takes over this hybrid form, right? They're 100% in the driver's seat. What are you feeling in the moment? What are your hopes?
Panic.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she lost control, so panic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is there anything you want to try and do while in this mind space in the back seat?
She would probably, like, if she was capable,
Hmm?
like, to scream at the wolf,
Mm-hmm.
like, just scream, stop.
But make a
I
charisma
don't-
saving
I mean-
throw if you would.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's just see. 10.
Okay.
Strong suit.
Okay. Yeah, this thing's raging. You felt just a momentary pause and like its rage to it, like maybe it was gonna. It at least registered what you were doing, but
Mhm.
didn't seem to acknowledge because it rolled an 18. So it continues on its rage. All right, Ladrin. There's gonna be two. I'm gonna say 2 more rounds. Well, I know that's not technically how long it takes to travel the distance you set. We're keeping it fun and making sure people can get here in some time. So it'll just be delayed by 2 more rounds. Ladrin, go at it. Make your bite attack, please. D20 plus 6.
Stop that.
It's another. I didn't double the dice last time, and I'm sorry that you said that right now. Jesus, I got another nat 20, so it's a 26.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and you didn't double the dice last time? All right.
Oh no, darn.
So in that case, do 3d8
Oh.
plus 3.
3d8. Okay.
This wolf has
I thought
lost
you did
it.
double the dice.
Yeah, so I said 2d8. So if you rolled 2d8 last time, that's twice the dice.
Oh, that is what. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I don't-
2d8. 2d8 plus 3. Woo!
So 10. That was better.
Okay. Okay, so 10 points of magical piercing as it tears back in. This is turned into like a slugfest. Tuna's like trying to weaken you with the bite and the slash, and you come back with a bite and go ahead and make a claw attack again as well. D20 plus 6.
Okay. 11.
Doesn't hit.
Nice. Okay. Again, you swatted away Tuna with your other hand as you see it coming in. See, Tuna, that brings us back to you, Tuna.
Okay, so at the beginning of my turn, I do regenerate a D4 plus my Constitution modifier
That's right.
because I am below half. So
Oh, okay. Let me know when you get below half, Latrin.
that is a
Okay.
4.
Nice.
So
okay.
I'm still below half though.
Yes.
Even with that, so
Oh,
I get to go
really?
again next turn.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
I'm at 33 out of 74. Yeah, you beat the shit out of me. I am going to
Adrian.
again I'm just gonna bite and then claw.
Nice.
Do it.
Nice.
Bite
So.
me.
Oh shit, that's an 8.
No.
Okay. That one misses, unfortunately, but go
I will
ahead.
attempt to claw and I'll get a 9.
No! You're in a thicket of trees and you're like trying to bite and your head cracks up a limb and you just go to scratch and it gets a branch and you're like, your rage is building.
Wait. Oh wait, no, that's never mind. Never mind, that's
Okay.
something else.
Okay. All right, Ladrin, this is it. Even you in the back seat start feeling like this is the hunt. This is what you've been waiting for at last. Like, there's still most of you like, my friend, but there's that part you don't really want to admit is that you're feeling way down beneath everything. This is good. This is the hunt. This is what
God.
I am here for. Go ahead and make a bite attack, please. D20 plus 6.
So even with that feeling,
Mm-hmm.
can Ladrin try to communicate to Wolfie?
I will
Or is
let
it
you
still?
try at the end of the turn. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a pretty big
Fair.
gap last turn in the rolls.
If you get another natural 20,
16.
16 hits.
Ah, okay. 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. 5.
Okay, 5 points of damage, and because I've been forgetting, shame on me. Tuna, can you please make a strength saving throw?
Oh, good. Okay, so technically, since my strength would be 12 right now, that would be a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. You feel like Ladrin trying to pull you down to the ground with that bite, and you easily resist that. Go ahead, Ladrin, and make a claw attack. Please, D20 plus 6.
21.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D10 plus 3.
Ah! It flipped over. 4.
Nice. Okay,
It was
perfect.
almost a 7, but 4.
You, the two of you push away from this tree with all these limbs and everything. The beams, the pillars of moonlight shining down, illuminating the space, glistening in your eyes. As Ladrin gets 2 more of these attacks in. This will bring us back to Tuna, and next round, after Tuna's turn, will be Feora. So be ready, Feora.
Okay, I regenerate again.
Yes, good,
That is 3.
excellent.
Better than nothing.
Yeah,
And I am going to once again just bite and slash. Very exciting times. That is a dirty 20 for the bite.
Nice. Yeah.
So, and then Ladrin has to make the prone saving throw now, right?
Yes. Yep. Ladrin,
Okay.
go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Ah. 17.
Oh, damn it. Oh, how dare you?
It's cool when you
Okay.
get it in that order, and then they're down. You get advantage.
Fine. 5 damage. And then I'm going to slash. That's an 11. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so Timmy, you push in against the trunk of a tree, get a good bite in the front of her neck, and kind of tear out some of the flesh, and then go to scratch, but Ladrin bashes it out of the way. And that brings us to the top of the next round, which is when you arrive, Feora. Dia will be here the next round. Actually, 2 more rounds because Feyora, you can do 90 feet, and you can do 60. So 2 more rounds for Dia, but Feyora's here right now. Feyora, you from the distance have been watching this really epic fight between 2 hybrid werewolves, back and forth, throwing each other and slashing and biting, and here you are. Tuna, so which I think you've seen before. I've seen them both. So Tuna, looking, I think, relatively hurt, less than half at the very least. Ladrian, whereabouts
On a
are
scale
you?
of 1 to 74, I'm at a 27.
Perfect.
Dear God.
Love that. Ladrian, whereabouts are you?
61 out of 87.
Okay.
So,
A little bit hurt.
just a little hurt.
Feyora, make an initial perception check, please, as you arrive. This will just be a free action because you've been running up.
18.
Okay, so you can see that while the fight is taking place, there are subtle hints that, like, Tuna, the way that they are kind of carrying themselves is focused, whereas Ladrin is just all out rage slash bite, aggressive. So, what would you like to do?
I'd like to try and like skirt around the fight through the woods and then come up behind Ladrin
Okay.
and flank.
If you want to do that, which you can, so you're sort of arriving and you're within 30 feet. But if you want to go around, you're probably looking at 60 feet to go around and loop back. Are you looking to like run right past them, or are you looking to sneak around?
I mean, if I'm covered by the woods and I've got my boots on,
Okay. It'll take you your movement, and you'll have to use like your bonus action for dash, or your action for dash. But let me know. So you can arrive and still have your action, but your
Okay.
bonus action will be consumed for the extra to walk around.
that's fine.
Okay. Right. So you do so. You arrive behind Ladrin.
And I'm just gonna attack non-lethal attacks, of course, just trying to subdue
Okay. Which weapon are you using?
my stiletto of the infiltrator.
Is that a magical weapon? Consider magical? Okay, good. Go for it.
I mean, I think it is. It's the one that I can teleport with, so it's kind of a homebrew thing. So
Gotcha. I'll double check, but I think you're
Okay.
correct.
Jesus Christ, it was a natural run, 1 for
Oh.
again, so never mind to that then.
Okay. You know what? It actually sinks into part of like the fur and thick skin. Like usually, this angle isn't ideal for the blade to enter a person, but it works. But it just sticks. You gotta kind of pluck it out of the thick skin and fur covering Ladrin right now. Ladrin looks back at you. I guess there isn't anything else you can do because you've used your movement, your bonus action, and action. And you just attacked. Ladrin, can you roll a d4? 1 or 2 attacks Feyora, 3 or 4 attacks Tuna.
4.
Okay. Spittle flies across your face, Feyora. And Ladrin turns back to Tuna. Go ahead, Ladrin, and make your d20 plus 6 bite attack on Tuna.
23.
Oh my goodness. I was so worried it was a natural 20 again. I'm like, oh no. All right, 23 definitely hits. So go ahead and do your 1d8 plus 3.
8.
Okay. Tuna, please make your strength saving throw if you would. 13, you guys.
That is a 7.
Ladrin starts to bring you down this way to the ground. You're fighting it, and then they swap directions, and you kind of trip over your waist and fall prone to the ground. Ladrin, go ahead and make your claw attack at advantage. D20 plus 6 at advantage.
Plus 6, 15.
Okay, was that
I
with
rolled
advantage?
the same thing twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I rolled the
Gotcha.
same number twice.
Nice. Is that enough to get Tuna? Okay. All right, go ahead and roll a D10 plus 3.
6.
Or you're thinking like, yeah. Okay, stop it, Crystalbrook. Get the things like it's got to be better to be like entangled and sick than deal with the threat of this. Maybe there's something in the book, you're just sort of processing. I mean, I think Tuna and Feyre alike are, probably be considering these things. Okay, but Tuna, that brings us over to you. What would you like?
Okay. I would like to use half of my movement to stand up.
Okay, good.
And then I'm gonna just keep attacking.
Okay.
Is Feora still behind? So I would get flanking advantage, correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, well that is not gonna hit. That one might. It's a 17.
Yep.
Okay. This is the bite, so that is a D8. Plus 3, so 9 damage, plus a strength save.
Damage.
Right.
Strength save. No, yay.
Yay!
5.
Oh yeah, you get knocked prone.
Okay.
Good.
So-
Yay.
So I already had advantage,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you know,
it's cool. Yeah.
it's still
Deal.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great. Cool. Love this for me. 12?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't think so. I figured your AC is probably like 14 or something.
They're squirming and
wolf.
writhing. Yeah. Okay. Well, with that brings us back to the top of the round, which is Feora.
Oh, I get to
yeah.
heal a D4.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot
yes,
that.
Excellent.
Oh, that's a 4, so I heal 5.
Ooh, nice. Yippee.
I'm at 18 hit points.
Is it 1d4 plus 1?
Let's see. I'm
It's
pretty
D4
sure.
plus your constitution, and mine
Mhm.
is only a +1.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it's only when you're below half. So
Right.
Yep. Okay.
I'm watching.
Nice. Yeah. All right, Feora, what do you want to do?
What I want to do is say that I forgot that there was a flanking advantage, and I don't think I've done that with the last 2 fights.
No. Okay. Well, please roll. If you're attacking, roll with advantage. She's prone and flanked. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll the initial damage and then sneak attack. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Initial is 7.
Okay. That's a direct 7 too, Ladrin, because your weapon is magical.
And
Okay.
then sneak attack is 16.
Perfect.
Nice.
And then 2 weapon fighting, so I'm gonna do the dagger of venom now.
Also advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
I can't believe I forgot that was happening. Ooh, there's a natural 20 in there. So 29.
Look at you. Yeah.
Nice. This one's also magic, though, for the purpose of.
Okay.
So.
Thank you. That one is 11 points.
Okay.
And actually, no, I'm good.
Okay. And so you were hitting them with the blunt end so they don't have to do the poison thing?
It's actually an action to put to
Okay.
activate the poison.
Okay.
I was just reading that, so.
I mean, you were running up here. Like, if you wanted to have done that, that's fine.
Somebody else feel weird about.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so you're being cautious. You don't want to poison them to death when you're trying to be non-lethal. Okay, understood. That brings us to Ladrin. Ladrin, can you roll a d4 again? 1 or 2 is one person, 3 or 4 is the other.
I got a 4.
Oh, okay.
And I also, since I'm below half, I'm gonna do my. Is this when I do my
Yes.
regain?
Top
okay.
of your turn. Mm-hmm. So roll
Okay.
d4 and then add that to your con mod, which is
6.
2. Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Max. Okay. All right. Well, that's tuna. That's tuna again. So you use half your action to stand up.
Yes.
And yeah, you're primal rage. You're not trying to think tactically. You're just attacking. So go for tuna. That's a d20 plus 6 with your bite.
Can I scream at my wolf after this?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can't forget
22.
that. So. Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right, roll your d8 plus 3.
9.
Okay. And then Tuna, can you make
Oh.
your strength saving throw?
Yeah.
It's an 18.
Nice. Okay, you easily succeed that. Legion, you almost feel a little frustrated, but it's all part of the hunt. It's part of the game, and so you make your claw attack, please. D20 plus 6.
That was almost another D20. Oh my god. 14.
No?
Doesn't hit.
Good.
It's 15.
Yay.
This is
Yay.
Ladrin, go ahead and make so you can do a charisma saving throw or you can do a persuasion check, whichever like benefits you more.
They're both the same.
Okay.
So we'll see how it rolls, and then if it does well, I'll let you know what I'm screaming. Nope. It's a secret. I got a 7.
Okay, nice. Instead, like you hear yourself screaming in the head of this hybrid werewolf that you are right now. Externally, everyone else hears the werewolf out a long howl at the moon that's large in the sky just above some of the trees of the dark forest. That brings us over to Tuna. Be sure to roll your health regen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
5 again. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's keeping me alive right now. I mean, I'm just gonna keep attacking. I don't know what else Tuna can do at this point.
Yes,
So-
knock me out.
Yeah, that's the intention. So, and it's still with advantage, correct?
Yes.
No, I'm back up.
Yes, but Feora is still on the
Feora's-
other side.
Oh,
of you.
flanking. Yes, you're right.
And that is a 25.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Come and get me.
So the bite does
Nom, nom, nom.
a spicy 6 damage,
Nice.
and then strength save.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry.
And then I'm a slash, and that is that's a 14.
That hit you, Ladrin?
No.
Okay. Getting that tough skin and
What is your dex bonus?
3.
Oh, same. Okay. So we both have 15.
Oh
boy.
Oh, nice. All right, Tuna, you're doing your best, regenerating thankfully at the top of each of your turns. biting and slashing back.
And I'm gonna again just growl, like, after the bite, I'm just gonna be like in Ladrin's face and just go, I said back off.
Make, please, do that. Make a either intimidation or persuasion check with that.
Better at persuasion, so that was an 18.
Okay. Ladrin, if you decide to try and speak to the wolf at the end of your next turn, you'll have advantage thanks to Tuna.
Thank you. I would love to just yell the shit out of whatever I want to say to this wolf. Thanks.
Nice. For now, that brings us to the top of the next round. I think we have one more, and then Dia's gonna arrive. So for this one, Figura, you're up.
I'm gonna be doing the same old thing.
Hey.
Non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do Slaughter of the Infiltrator first. Those are shit rolls. 2 plus 12.
No.
Remember, you have advantage.
I did. They're bad rolls.
Okay.
Alright, and then second attack with the dagger of venom. Okay, 19.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, I'll roll that one. And then sneak attack is still just once per turn, so I'm gonna roll that too.
Mm-hmm.
First one is 7. Next is 12.
I'm down.
Oh, nice. And this is blood fury. Ladrin, howling. You take that opportunity, and you crack the side of Ladrin's knee, and she buckles. And as she begins to fall, you use your sneak attack to draw flip the hilt and crack up on the side of the head, the neck there behind the jaw. As opposite force, this creature, this lump of like new flesh and fur, drops at your feet between you and Tuna as Dia runs up. All right. Oh, well, that's good. And comes over and looks to help you, Tuna, if you need any. Tuna, can you make a quick wisdom saving throw for me? As your heart's pumping. You've been in this battle, and your foe drops. You're weak, and 2 other people are right here. So it's just a quick momentary, the lower DC.
It's a 9.
Okay, 8 was the DC, the lower DC.
Oh, thank God.
I was really
Oh,
worried there for a
Jesus.
minute.
I was so scared.
For a minute, they just looked like, oh, they'll run nicely, and and I will chase, and it'd be a good. And you're like, what about no? You shake it off. So you are in your hybrid form with Faete and Figura and Dia here. What would the 3 of you like to do?
Is Ladrin still in the wolf form?
Hybrid
After-
form, correct.
Okay. Can hybrid forms talk? I mean, I guess we can do the dragon chat either way.
Tuna just kind of growls a little.
Nice.
Is she still going to be crazy once she wakes up?
I don't know.
I don't really want to bring her back to the camp without knowing what that's going to look like.
We need Wolfsbane for next time.
How far are we from Crystalbrook?
Gosh, this was I think it's 3.5 weeks. Just over 3 weeks.
Okay. But we'll probably have time to get there and buy stuff before the next moon.
We'll have a few days at least. For now, I don't know. I guess I should take her further in. Get her further away from all of you.
I mean, I can guard for a bit. You don't really look like you're at your best.
I'm really not.
I'm going to see if Dia has any healing. I feel like maybe she has like a little healing spell tucked away or something.
I've got potions on me.
Yeah, she does.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine by in the morning.
I don't want to, overstep like with Dia and your relationship. But I feel like Dia will contest that a bit. Like, no, take the healing potion.
No, I'll take it in the morning if I still need it.
You'll take it now. But I won't push it beyond that, of course. Okay.
I feel like I'm just like towering over her a
Yes.
little bit, just because
Yeah.
I'm a giant wolf, and I'm like, and I kind of get down a little bit, and I'm like, I'm fine. I promise. I'll be fine till in the morning.
You better be, because if you're not, I will kill you.
I would expect it. Okay. I guess we just wait out the rest of the night. Make sure she doesn't wake up before then, and if she does, make sure she doesn't lose control again.
Well, I can stay. I've got the dagger, so probably let me know if she's stirring and hostile. And
I think
respectfully, I think I'm in a better place.
Yeah, I think I'm okay for tonight. Can I rest in my hybrid form? Is that a thing I can do?
That's a good question. I'll say for tonight, I don't see why not.
Okay. So yeah, I'll like go hybrid form back to camp and like awkwardly like try to fit in my tent, realize it's not gonna work, and then just like
Feet
curl
up
up by
in.
the fire. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, yeah. You're able to recover, lick the wounds, and recover a bit. Let's see, you've got the dagger, so I don't think you need to do any sort of perception check.
I
Dia,
like climb up into a tree and watch Ladrin's body from up there.
okay. You can use like the hide action to try and like not be visible if she does wake up, or no. Okay, go make a stealth check then.
22.
Oh yeah, okay. Good. And I think Dia will go back to camp, of course, with Tuna, just to care and maybe make a little, unsure what you eat in this form. Like, do you want some raw meat? Which does sound really good.
Yeah. Sorry. Don't watch. Don't watch
Oh.
me eat this.
I think you are just fine in any form, and feed you some. So mean. So Ladrin, you are just out cold. So let's have you do a perception just to keep an eye on Ladrin. Of course, if there's any threat to you, the thing will go off. But if Ladrin were to awake and go after something else, that wouldn't really be a threat to you. So let me know what you get for perception.
21.
Ooh.
Okay. Ladrin has a twitch every so often that makes you nervous. A leg twitches, like a puppy dreaming. Like, oh, you hit hand on the daggers. It doesn't seem to be anything, but Ladrin, in your mind, for the longest time, it feels like an eternity, it's darkness. And you are not. Sorry, let me change. I still have that battle music playing, and we'll just switch it to put this over for all of you. It's a little more contemplative. Okay, so I can turn that down. Come on, we turn down more. Okay. Legion. Finally, at one point, you feel a sense of self in this darkness, and you even see the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel in the distance. You see a light shining into this darkness. Do you want to stay here, or do you want to pursue that? Head towards that.
She'll probably cautiously head towards. Yeah.
Okay. You follow this. Takes a few minutes. You arrive, and as the light kind of hurts your eyes here. They've adjusted to the dark. But as you step outside and they begin to adjust, you're seeing trees, you're seeing shrubs, and hearing birds, and a creek babbling nearby. And you find yourself just outside a cave, almost like a bear's den. And there's a path through the woods. Did you feel kind of called to follow? Do you want to follow that, or would you like to do something else?
No, I'll follow it.
Okay. All right. And so you do for a while. At one point, after maybe 10 or 15 minutes, it's very peaceful. There's just a sense of serenity here. At one point, you see a small, mid-sized lake that you come across. This reminds you of that dream. Right, this is the path I was running along, maybe? This is definitely the view. And you approach the edge of the lake. Anything you like to do here, or do you want to continue exploring?
She would probably look into the lake.
Okay.
Just to see a reflection.
As you look into the lake, Siri, we're not talking to you. It's like, what?
Here's what I'm going to do with the lake.
Yeah. I'm glad you're excited, Siri. Wait your turn. You look into the lake and you see just your normal green elf form.
That's good. Yeah. And after that, she'll probably back up and just start like looking around, exploring.
Okay. Look along the edge of the lake here, and you hear some rustling and shrubs nearby. You want to approach, or you want to wait and see what it is or what happens?
She'll stall for a little bit.
Okay.
Like just to be cautious, and like as a like reflex, she'll like steady herself to cast something.
Okay. Prepare yourself and wait cautiously. And you watch as, again, a rather large wolf pushes out of the shrubs, but it's not the onyx furred wolf that you've been challenged with and by. It is Tempest. here in your mind space. And the long, flowing white fur with a pink around the eyes and bits in the fur, and the blues in the fur that drift off and float ethereally behind her. Towering, a little larger than a dire wolf. Size, yeah, a little larger than a dire wolf. She walks over and sits down next to you. Even, sitting, she's a bit taller, but leans her head down. Oh, young one. I watched your challenge. Seems a bit too much for you at this time. Have you considered reaching out to your other half?
I mean, I yelled at it, but I don't think it heard me. But beyond that, no.
That one is newly born, wild, much like yourself. You've lived and gained wisdom. Perhaps share some. Yeah.
I can do that. Are they around here somewhere?
He looks around. I believe they are at rest currently. You have to understand that as you protect your friends and keep it within, to them, they are being held in a cage, kept from freedom. Perhaps seek out peaceful surroundings like this. And while in your away from the moon's influence, and reach out, try and communicate. I believe you'll find them most docile and during the new moon.
Do that?
I'm worried for you. This. I don't want your journey to end early. I'm going to stand trying to think carefully on how to say this. I will reach out again to you. Perhaps I can offer more aid. Hear me?
That sounds nice.
Remember, consider each other as you communicate. Make them listen to you and hear and understand your concerns and your needs, and do the same for them.
Definitely will. I can't keep doing this.
You should wake up. go on and
Okay.
takes her nuzzle and flings you into the water.
Aw, yay!
Yeah. And you wake up covered in leaves and twigs and stuff, and sloughed off bits of werewolf flesh and fur that you've sort of fallen off of you in the woods here. Feora, watching, like looming in a tree above, just like staring down at you. You're like,
Did I hurt you?
Not me. Everyone's alive if that's what you're worried about.
Okay. Yes, I was worried about that. Who was it?
Tuna. I'm trying to hold you back. They went back to camp though with the we should be better now.
Okay. I owe them a big tea.
They were still in the tree, just kind of peering down.
Maybe next time or the time after that, I can bite you too. Instead of just tuna.
All right. You are, kind of hop down and help Ladrin up out of the goop, and back to camp. Not too far away, but good distance. Tuna, you've been able to rest and woken up and find yourself back in your same thing. You're sort of shed the werewolf hybrid bits, and find yourself there. Dia getting, she's been working so hard lately at like learning recipes and getting very interested in like culinary arts. So she's whipping up something nice and invigorating, filling for the morning, and you're all able to get started on your day. I'll give you a little moment in case, as you gather, you have anything you want to roleplay, but otherwise, I'll advance us.
Ladrin will definitely make. Ladrin has cataloged a lot of different recipes for herbal teas or breakfast teas or whatever. And over time kind of knows everyone's favorite or what they prefer more than others. And so she looks through her list, finds one that Tuna likes, and makes it real quick. And goes over to them, and I am so sorry.
It's all right. You don't have to bribe me to not be mad at you with tea.
No, I'm just ridden with guilt, and this is how I try to help lessen that guilt. It's not going to make it go away, but I hope it makes you feel better.
Well, thank you. I'm fine, I promise. I knew what I was getting myself into.
When the new moon hits, I may ask for your assistance and just maybe keeping an eye on me. I need to have a talk. So,
Right.
But I want to do it away from camp, just in case, because I just don't know. Nothing's going to happen. But it's me, so it could happen.
Whatever you need.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for the tea.
Poppy's standing nearby with a cross face at Ladrin.
We just go, Poppy.
All right.
Not right now.
I'm sure by now Gregory would have gone.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey, Gregory.
Hmm.
Did I get a long rest? Or no?
Did you? No, but you'll get
Okay.
one the next night, so I wouldn't mark anything. Yeah, because
Oh.
it's travel. Mm-hmm.
Done.
So, after another like zany, 4 nights of the full moon, you know that you've got another good month of travel before you have to worry about any of that again. You'll arrive at Crystalbrook before then, and so you continue the journey onward. Something does happen, maybe 5 days later or so. While setting up camp, Legion, you're out, getting some small game, and there is a small, not a cub, but an adult-sized wolf, standard wolf that approaches you. White fur, little paint bits around the eyes, and blue in the fur, but looks very much like outside of that, like a normal, typical wolf. And they approach you. What do you want to do?
I don't have that prepared. I will approach it too, just to shorten the distance between us.
Okay. It lifts its head up to you.
I want to give it scritches so bad. She'll just kind of give like a slight little like head bow.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll probably just say, "Hello, Tempest," because that's what she's assuming it is.
You hear in your head a response. Oh, it's the fur, isn't it? Well,
yes.
Haven't been in a form as physical as this sometime, but I said I wanted to journey with you and watch over you. Think I'd like to do it properly here by your side.
Oh,
If you
travel
will.
with us.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have to probably warn the group first before I just come back with a wolf, because they'll think I just, found one to bring home like a puppy, because I would do that.
all right. I was going to give you a ride too. She shifts up to a large size that is the size of a mountain, like the girls, where you can ride them. It's Scully. But we can do that another time if you wish. I don't wish to scare your friends.
But one moment, she'll dragon chat, be like, "There's a new friend joining us. I can explain more, but it's a wolf, friendly, requested to join if that's okay with everybody. I did not just pick this up off the side of the road."
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Sounds like you just picked it up off the side of the road. Which is fine. But like,
Long story short, they've been with me since the Feywild, like in random dreams. So now they're physically here and wish to assist on the journey. And
I just kind of look at Feora like,
I've had worse things come out of dreams.
all right, we'll see you in a bit.
Okay. You gather your game and you hustle in, and you all get to see Tempest has seen before in Discord there, in the full form, not their spiritual form, but this physical form, probably somewhere around like a winter wolf size, a little bigger than a dire wolf, with Ladrin atop. A new friend for the crew. Beautiful. So you take, they seem to be able to communicate telepathically, so they'll introduce themselves to everybody and such. You all continue. Oh, by the way, hello, I'm Tempest.
It's a talking wolf. You could have included that. All right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
They'll share. They used to be like a guardian spirit for the mountain, for that area, patch of land in Evernight, and such. But they found an interest in Ladrin, so tethered to the woods, and such. So
this isn't like an abduction thing. I'm never sure with her.
Well, she threatened my family. She said if I didn't go with her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's entirely my.
All right. Well, welcome.
This is Gregory. Just randomly pops back up again.
Boop. A little cute gargoyle. So you have introduction, you have a little small chat and such on the way to stopping at Crystalbrook. Finally, the city rolls into sight. This is fantastic. Been on the road for a month. You've had a lot to deal with, but here we are arriving at Crystalbrook. What would you like to do here? We can roleplay as much or as little as you want. If you're looking to rest here for a few days, we can do that. If you want to do any of the roles for shopping, we can do some of those. Or we can just put a big checkbox on it and move on.
We'll probably need to find some wolfsbane.
Yeah.
And Moonstone, and I would like to get at least one, I believe, silver collar
Okay.
in a normal way.
Bark, bark.
Aw.
Yeah, renders the werewolf tame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Mhm.
just
We probably
in
need
case.
3.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we'll get 3 if we can.
Nice.
We do have the funds. So
Yeah.
we'll just pull it out of the group fund.
Mm.
With like what 20 platinum that we have.
I think it's more than
Wait
that.
a minute.
It's,
It is 2,911 platinum pieces and 206 gold pieces.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
that was Rexla, and like so thankful you
like,
saved
wait a
his
minute.
life. Yeah.
My God.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was like
cool,
20, that's
cool.
just
We're
210.
rich.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
rich.
we
We're
win.
fine.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
we got more. I think we're good on diamonds and health potions and
like- 7 diamonds.
yes, 7 diamonds, 3 greater healing, 4 standard healing. I keep forgetting the sending stones are.
Oh yeah. Have they been
For-
ringing? Have our sending stones been ringing at all?
Yeah, I figured I would have.
Are they still in the
distributed.
bag? Okay, you've distributed.
Okay.
I would have, yeah, because one is for Aveline, one is for Lilith. So
Nothing-
either one stays on me or 2 stays on somebody else.
Nothing since you caught them, thankfully, recently at the Overman. Nothing in the past month.
Awesome.
Right, well, we'll say that you have, maybe 2 or 3 days spent there if you like. So there's like half a week before the next, full moon. And you're able to rest up, buy what you want to buy, and continue on. I gotta ask every time we're here, does anyone look do the urban legend where you look in the Mirror Lake if you look in there and call out name, oh my gosh, do I not have their name here? Whatever, I've lost it now. It's not going to be fun now. It's not the mirror person, but I can't remember what they're called. I changed their names, but you look in and you call the mirror person's name, mirror person three times in the lake, and then they're supposed to show up and pull you into the reflection in the water, never to return.
Well, thank you.
No, my wisdom's 18. I'm good. I know better.
Yeah, mine's a 20.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to add any more drama to my stack.
Fair enough.
Trauma.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so just steer clear of your lake and find your way down. Let's see. It doesn't take very long to get approach the crossroads. Where last time you were here, you went east as you were headed over to Sunhaven. The crossroads is where you met your traveling companion for some time. That was the hired hand. Yeah. Thankfully saved by your arrival, arriving when you did. This time you'll be heading south, and here the plains of the Morshita Expanse are known for their strong winds, blazing sun, and shortage of places to hide. This is where that whole swath of forest from east coast to west was burned in the Hellfire. And a ton of people had their homes destroyed. Lost friends, family, and home. That was some time ago, though. Yeah, so you navigate south through the crossroads, and a few days after that, because we're approaching the next full moon, so you get like 3 days past that. And as you enter this new territory, this new area, passing south of the crossroads, you find the road cutting through some much desired cover of a forest. You begin to continue through. You only have, I'll do the math, I think it's like less than a month. I think it's like 2.5 weeks to get to Stonemire, which is just before Hellsgate March. There's Phalanx before that, but you're still up a ways before the Phalanx, like another week before you get to Phalanx. So you're about a day's travel into this forest here. When you all start feeling, set up camp that night after a full day's travel, start getting an eerie sense of fear kind of creeps in, as though there's some terrible fate is imminent. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Cool, thanks.
Whee!
Won't have us stressing for a week.
No, not.
Yay, a pending doom.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
Wonderful stream tonight with y'all. Thank you, players, so much. Love your creativity and your roleplay and working all that out. That was intense. Well, I mean, getting through the first 3 nights, my fingers crossed to get through all 4. And it was really close.
It's for the best that we both failed it, though.
Yes.
Right.
I was very worried about that. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Okay, so for anyone that's new, thank you, by the way, for popping in. It was great to see you. I am Galutis and Dravenstar. Thank you. I'm super glad to have you all here. And yeah, if you are new to the channel and you had fun, consider giving us a follow. We have a lot. We've got a few campaigns across the week, and one coming up soon for Fridays. And you can be alerted when we go live. You've been watching our Tuesday night high drama, in case you can tell, campaign called Sundered Fate. We play every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern. And I hope we'll get you back here next week to find out, like, is this just one of those eerie feelings? Is this something about the area? Is there some imminent doom? Tune in next week and find out. We're going to read our friends over at Quests and Chaos. Here tonight, consider giving a call, Adward raid, and chat. And we'll catch you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely night. Bye.